Mr. Hargrave coming to you live on Twitch tonight. We got Silver Surfer. No, Silver Samurai. Sorry. We got Silver Samurai. I didn't mean to offend anybody. Were you offended? Should we be offended? I don't know. I'm not an expert on it. I've been reading up on it though, because I think it's fascinating that I think they put what's an equivalent of a swastika on him. There's a lot of stuff in the history of the Marvel comics that has been offensive, that they've been trying to kind of retcon away from over the years. And this is the next one. A couple of years ago, actually, this really heated up with the Olympics. And I'm really surprised it got as far as it did on here. But let's check it out. Let's get into the chat. Let's talk about this and Marvel Strike Force tonight. Let's see what's going on with Marvel Strike Force. And oh my God, I just can't believe it. I mean, one thing I really am impressed with is that they are capable of changing things that are offensive. If you could remember, it wasn't too long ago. They had an event where they labeled a bunch of characters as quirky, and they wouldn't change that. It was literally one word. However, for this, they will change assets, because it's not just him. Just keep in mind, it's not just the character. It's all the graphics for all the events. His every place that he would appear in the game, loading screens, everything's got to be changed, because at the last minute they decided, oops, we made a racist. Who knows? All right, let's get into the chat. Let's see who's here tonight. Looking forward to seeing my room. Hey, everybody. Hey, Gravediggers. What's going on? Welcome to the Mr. Hargrave, the madness that is the Mr. Hargrave Twitch stream. We do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. On Wednesdays, we are here a little earlier, around 6 o'clock, 6:30. We normally have a guest. I think this coming Monday, we might have a very special guest to do something very special. I could say that about every Monday, but this one actually might be. Should I tell you who's coming? I don't know. Let's just say I was on a show recently. Does that tip it off enough? That should tip it off enough. We'll see. He said there's 50-50 chance. It's late for him. He's on the West Coast. All right. I have to blitz, because we got Cloak and Dagger, and I got to get Dagger. Cloak and Dagger are they are needed for the Doom 2. You got to have Cloak and Dagger for that. Let's check out this flag business. All right, let's check this out real fast. Short little video clip here just to educate us. I haven't really watched. I watched this enough to know they seem to know what they were talking about. Let's check this out.
So the South Korean Olympic officials have called on Japan to ban its rising sun flag.
This is like a couple of years ago. This really heated up a couple of years ago. So this was September 5th, 2019, that this controversy really heated up, which is funny that it's coming back up in Marvel Strike Force now. It's like they didn't know, like this was like kind of big news.
I got the 2020 Tokyo Games after claiming it represents a militaristic and imperial past. Tokyo organizers say, like our Wonjong reported, they will not ban the flag, arguing the rising sun flag is widely used in Japan and it's not considered to be a political statement, so it is not viewed as a prohibited item. Let's get an expert's view. Joining me live.
So there's one thing to clear up. All right, the Japanese, at least some Japanese, do not find this flag offensive. However, they're not the ones that it would be offensive towards so much.
Skype is Alexis Dutton, professor of history at the University of Connecticut. Alexis, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Now, so this rising sun flag, the implications, I wonder what they are. And if we look to another part of the world, Germany's Nazi flag, the swastika, the symbol, and the Nazi.
That is the coolest pronunciation of swastika I've ever heard, by the way.
Flag. We can't imagine the Nazi flag being used or flown anywhere in an international sport.
Can you fucking imagine if the Germans came out with the Nazi flag? Holy shit. Man, people would be fucking shitting their pants. The whole fucking world would be like on its fucking head if Germany came out in the goddamn Olympic Games just fucking flying the Nazi flag. Like, what the fuck?
Sporting event.
And this is basically as offensive. To certain groups, this is just as offensive. So you can understand like how people would just lose their shit. Like that's how, like, you know, we would feel if Germany came out waving the fucking Nazi flag in the Olympics.
How is Japan's rising flag different from the Nazi flag or the swastika, for example?
These are excellent questions, and thank you.
Did she change the pronunciation of swastika just now too? That's just awesome. Just every time we're just gonna get a different take on that. I love it. I love it. Just keep going. Just every time. Just fucking. It's like watching Mobile Gamer, man. It's awesome. Can we get Mobile Gamer to say swastika somehow and just see what comes out? I mean, that's like the new fucking challenge.
Thank you again for raising the issues. I think two things. One, it is interesting if we just step back that the International Olympic Committee is saying that flags should not be used for political reasons. All national flags are political, and so that sort of doesn't make sense. Japan has a national flag, the Rising Sun flag. This is a different Rising Sun flag. This is the war flag of Imperial Japan.
So yeah, it's important to know there's different variations. Now, I wasn't quite clear. Did they come out flying the fucking war flag? Because that's pretty goddamn intense.
It was created, actually it's built out of a flag based on a flag from the 1700s, a particular banner that was led into battle or theoretical battle. Then in the 1870s, as Imperial Japan created its first modern military, this one with the rays, as it's called, became the flag of the Imperial Army. Then it became the flag of the Imperial Navy in 1899. If we think about those dates, this is exactly when Imperial Japan began to take over various parts of the Asian mainland, beginning with the Korean Peninsula. And so this is clearly simply just another smack on the face in the middle of heightened tensions that is entirely unnecessary. Japan has a national flag that we all know.
Seriously, dick move, Japan. Like, what the fuck, man? It's like, calm down. It's the fucking Olympic Games. You don't got to come with your balls hanging out.
This simple rising sun. This is a flag that has different connotations that are entirely about going to war. And I think a better comparison actually is not the Nazi flag, but rather the failed flag, the Confederate flag of the United States.
Yeah, it's exactly where I went with it too. I said, you know, I don't think it's like the Nazi flag. I think it's more like the Confederate flag. That is exactly the take I had. The Nazi flag is like super fucking offensive, like really, really bad. And I'm not saying the Rising Sun flag isn't super offensive to some, but it might be more on the Confederate flag. And yo, some people, Confederate flag, I don't know, pretty fucking bad. It depends on who you are, where you grew up at, what connotations that has to you, but it can be pretty fucking offensive. So yeah, definitely, I think more. I agree with that. Not that I fucking know anything. I'm a fucking idiot, but I'm just saying that just seems right to me.
Which, when in the 1860s the United States had a civil war, part of the United States, the southern half.
I love that she's like having to explain this. Like, we all know this shit, but like to like someone who lives in Asia, like what the fuck do they know about the Civil War? It's awesome.
Used a flag that is now entirely discredited as the flag of the United States because that side of the battle lost. And so we don't, it is...
God, explain that shit to a foreigner. That's rough. That's rough. We see the South, they really like slaves. And then the North, not so much. So we had a big fucking war over it, and then we just killed each other for a while. Yeah, that's America. You want to move here or something?
It's not a question of legality because freedom of speech issues are involved, but this is a failed war flag that caused deep pain and suffering to those who were victimized, the same way the Confederate flag causes pain and suffering to the descendants of those victimized in the United States.
No, brother, we didn't lose. We didn't lose, we conceded, and we'll rise again.
Right. So, thinking from the perspective of the victims, and I think you raising the America's Confederacy flag is a better example to that. Now, how should the IOC in Japan go about dealing with this issue? Like you said, it's not acceptable in your view, but is it acceptable in the international norm for Japan to allow the use of the rising sun flag at the Tokyo Olympics 2020 and the IOC to condone this action? And from here on forth, should Japan continue to use the rising sun flag on its Navy
No. No, they should stop.
ships, for example, because they do fly that flag there?
I think it's a strange choice for the Japanese Navy to use a failed battle flag.
That's very diplomatic. I think it's a strange choice to kind of die on that hill. Like, it's just kind of odd that they would need to go there with it. All right, excellent. Let's get back into Marvel Strike Force. I just wanted to clear that. I know there's been a lot of talk about it, and I just wanted to get some actual educated voices on it instead of content creators. And we'll just try to be a little more knowledgeable about what the fuck we're talking about. Okay. Marvel Strike Force. What the fuck is going on, Marvel Strike Force? I'm waiting to blitz. That's what's going on, Marvel Strike Force. We're waiting to blitz. Yeah, no problem. We try to educate here on the Mr. Heartgrave Twitch stream and channel. Try to take it a step above, you know. I mean, I could sit here and speculate on it for like a fucking hour, but and speak in an uneducated way about it. But let somebody else talk about it, and then we can. Then if it comes up again, we can talk about it. So that's why everybody hates the Weapon X event. It does suck. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't. It's the lack of communication. I swear. If there was communication about this event, I don't think that people would be as upset. I think the problem with this event, and a lot of the problems that Marvel Strike Force has with the community comes from lack of communication and not being clear about what this is it's wrong on so many fucking levels. It's insane. Like, you're not being clear about how much it costs. So you're preying on people for their fear of missing out. You're not telling us when the Wolverine costume will become available to the rest of us for whatever credits we've saved. You're not telling us a lot of things about it that would calm us down. You're just letting people get pissed off. And I think they had a real good kind of slingshot happening, right? Where they would piss us off and then reel us back in, and piss us off and reel us back in. And it seemed kind of controlled and calculated. And at this point, they just seem like dumb fuck lazy assholes. And that's kind of what this is. This is some dumb fuck lazy asshole shit. And maybe it got fucked up. Maybe the Silver Samurai event was supposed to start in conjunction with it. Or maybe this was supposed to start in conjunction with that. Because, you know, sometimes when they fuck up, they just don't want to talk about it. And they just kind of let it slide and hope we don't notice. And because if they put it up and pull it back down, then everybody gets pissed off anyways. But look, it's going to get worse. Stay on this screen. We just found out in the blog, which is a piece of shit, by the way. Fuck that blog. We found out that the Emma outfit, maybe we can go over and check out costumes, right? The Emma outfit, which, like, nobody fucking even cares. It's like a really weird one to try to sell. I know a few people like it, but I think general consensus on the Emma Frost costume is that this isn't very exciting at all. No one's really pumped about this. This is going to be for RTA Pass only, which no one's buying. So no one's buying the RTA Pass. They think they're going to sell some RTA Passes if you can get the Emma Frost outfit, which is mind-blowing. Because Emma Frost isn't even used in the fucking game. So why the fuck would you buy it? Like, that's my problem with a lot of this shit. Like, these costumes that they have are for characters who you don't use. Like, let's just clock these real fast, okay? All right, Gamora, we use. That's a costume you could have sold. You gave it to us for free. Great. That's awesome. Carnage, once again, we use them. You gave it to us for free. Awesome. That's great. Okay, Daredevil is a little kind of fucking iffy. But it was free, and it's a cool costume. We don't use him a lot. We use him for like one war attack, right? Most people. I'm actually using him on the Doom too, believe it or fucking not. I don't use Venom on my bio team. I use Daredevil. I'm using him for both nodes, and he survives. Sometimes he dies, and I got to put Phyla-Vel in. But Daredevil's actually pretty lit, and yeah, I went all the way with him. Tier 15, level 3 blue striker. He's super powerful. He really carries a weak Shadowlands, which I have taken Electra off, and I've put in Punisher on, and then with Skill Military, I totally fucking ignore it because it's a piece of shit team, and fuck Skill Military. Nick Fury's costume, I think looks like shit, so I don't use it, but that one was free too. And cool, we do use Nick Fury a lot, so that one makes sense. And it's just going to start getting weird now. So those like made sense, and now we're going to get weird. Because Emma Frost is way past her usefulness in this game. So no one cares, which is really weird to like hold on to her. They held on to her shards for so fucking long that she was so far out of the meta by the time she came to the game that it was actually laughable. So yes, it is cool. You're going to be able to get some Emma Frost shards and maybe get to unlock her if you didn't. However, if you're a new player, you're probably going to quit really soon anyways, especially when you get Emma Frost and realize that she's not really useful anywhere. That's going to be a serious bummer. Invisible Woman, what the actual fuck are we doing releasing costumes for Invisible Woman? Man, Fantastic Four really should have got a revival with Doom and with Silver Surfer, and they just got fucked. They got nothing. There was no revival of Fantastic Four whatsoever. Totally fucking mind-blowing. I have no idea why like the Fantastic Four didn't get like a serious rework to become useful when Doom and Silver Surfer came in. It blows my fucking mind. Holy shit. Cyclops? Really? We have a fucking costume for Cyclops. I love the look of this costume. It's one of my favorite costumes in the game. I mean, number one, we got the original Jim Lee right here. Am I right on that? This is the Jim Lee. The fuck, this costume is classic as fuck, and you really can't fuck with it anyways. So I'm not that disappointed that I don't get this one. However, it's a pretty badass looking costume. I'm a big Cyclops fan, a big X-Men fan in general, so this is really cool. However, I have zero enthusiasm for this because Cyclops was almost out of the meta when he arrived. He was extremely useless. Very, very niche. And I'm talking to someone who had a 6 red Cyclops pretty early on. Pretty early on, he had a 6 red Cyclops, and it didn't do too much for me, and I'm fucking baffled that this is happening now. It really makes no fucking sense. And then, of course, we have Taskmaster, who is a war defense character. I guess people are using him on the Gamma, and hey, Black Widow comes to Disney Plus here in a few days. I haven't seen it yet. So, spoilers, it's actually a different character, the costume, which is interesting, showing just how few fucks we actually give. Then we made our own Venom costume. They just made their own Venom costume, which is a cool idea, right? We just kind of went weird with it, and we made our own Venom costume. Does this mean that Apocalypse is coming? Who the fuck knows? Anyways, now we have this, the worst member of the symbiotes. I've been advising against Venom now for a minute, and I don't think this costume's gonna fucking help me give a shit. It's cool. I mean, it's definitely different. Do I want my Venom to look like this? Not really. Not really at all. I want my Venom to look like this. This is exactly how I want my Venom to look. Maybe I'd want him to like look like Carnage, so they had like a similar look. Like, I don't want your fucking creation. I just don't. It's cool and everything, but it has no story, no resonance for me. Like, the reason we play this fucking game is because it gives us nostalgia fuzzies, right? That's like all it has going for it. And the addiction. Like, it has the addiction part, and then you get like warm fuzzies from remembering fucking TV and comics from when you were young and life was better. Like, that's all it fucking has, is that. So I don't fucking get it. Okay, we have another cool costume. I do love Doctor Strange. I do love the What If show. It has a real hit or miss kind of quality to it. This was one of the fucking hits, though. The Doctor Strange episode, I'd say hands down, like I think the best episodes of the What If show on Disney Plus is when they kind of go Twilight Zone. And this shit was Twilight Zone as fuck. Beautiful costume. Love Doctor Strange. However, here's another fucking character that isn't useful at all. I mean, give this shit away. Just give this shit away. They're selling the wrong ones, and they're trying to, and they're giving us the wrong. They got it all fucking backwards most of the time. They don't know what the fuck is going on. They do have it right with Wolverine. People do want that one. So selling that for like, I don't know, what is it, $1,000 or some shit? It's some insane amount of money you'd have to spend to beat all that. It's fucking nuts. The Deadpool costume, they literally gave that one to us and then took it away years ago. So it's back now. I've thought about buying it, but I don't use Deadpool. Nobody does. Iceman gets used a lot. However, the costume is free, so that's great. Once again, use it a lot, you get the costume for free. Yay. Maybe that's why everybody's so pissed off about Wolverine, because you might use him a little bit. I'm actually considering taking Wolverine and using him on the Doom 2 with X-23 instead of Iceman and Kitty Pryde because of the fucking miasma. We'll talk about the miasma too. People have been sending me something all day we gotta talk about. The Loki costume is great. The Loki costume is great. It was free. They gave it to us. However, no use for Loki in this fucking game. Like, no use whatsoever for Loki in the game. Total fail. Vision and Scarlet Witch, another win. Hooking up with the Disney Plus show is really smart. However, not useful in the fucking game. And the release on those costumes was goddamn stupid. Luke Cage is an interesting costume because if it was paired with like classic Iron Fist, I could get that nostalgia thing going. However, it's kind of not. We don't get a classic Iron Fist to go with your classic Luke Cage, so who gives a fuck? They screwed it up. I'm telling you, most of this shit, they are screwing the fuck up. Captain Marvel's one of the biggest screw-ups that they've had with the costumes, because the costume is lackluster and the character's entirely gone out of the meta, so who cares at all? People love the Captain America costume. I did not. I passed on it. I banked my costume credits, and I'm kind of happy I did now. Because having extra costume credits means I might be able to get the Wolverine costume if I want it. It depends on how I'm going to use Wolverine. Really, do I want him looking like Weapon X when he's hanging out with like the X-Men? No. Do I really care about how he looks when he's on his war offense team? Not really. I kind of care how my characters look in Raid because that's when I see them. How I use the characters in Raids dictates how I kind of want them to look. Just a little tip for Scopely if you don't want to be quite as fucking lazy as you are, which you probably will just keep being fucking lazy. Black Widow was awesome because you got the movie costume. She was almost useful in Raids when it came out. That was like almost a good one. But still a little fucked up because the timing was off. Thor, I think it looks fucking miserable. Some people love it. There's still no use for Thor. Actually, all right, I'm going to correct that. New players are getting a lot of use out of Thor. He's one of the best characters for new players. So if you like that look of non-shaded polygons, I think this costume is nice. Elektra is fucking laughable. It was one of the first ones there. It was like a test, like, hey, will you pay $50 for this? And I think the community said no. And now they're saying like, hey, would you pay like $1,000 for it if we hide it? If we make it really obscure, will you pay like even more for costumes? I suggest that we all say, fuck no. No, absolutely fucking not. We will not buy Wolverine from you, you fucking assholes. Fuck you, and fuck you, Cerebro, for jumping on Reddit and trying to troll everybody in your lame ass fucking way that you got no fucking sense of humor, so don't try to make fucking jokes, okay, buddy? No fucking sense of humor whatsoever. If you don't know what I'm talking about, on Reddit, I believe someone was like, what kind of whales or krakens are buying, the fucking Wolverine costume? And Cerebro fucking pops in out of fucking nowhere and says, Cerebro, what do you call a whale or kraken that's more whale or kraken to buy him? And he's Cerebro. How the fuck is that funny? You stupid motherfucker, bearded bitch. Not funny. Not funny, okay? You're canceled, motherfucker. You're canceled for a reason. Stop talking to the community, you dumb fuck. Okay, Shang-Chi. His costume. Really cool. Looks like the movie costume. I like it. Maybe they didn't fuck that one up. Let's talk about Miasma. Talking about dumb fucks. Look at this shit. Here it is, Miasma. This isn't mine. I have more than 16 now. Thankfully. Because I got to get Cloak. And like I said, I think I might have to skip Kitty Pryde. I don't know. So this is not the solution. This is not the fucking solution. Okay? I don't know what else to say about it. It's just not the fucking solution. This isn't it. I recommend people spend 1 million gold a day. This is half of the fucking gold. You have to buy it. I would buy it twice if I could. This is worth more than leveling characters. Honestly, as fucked up as this is worth more than leveling your characters for a day. It's easily worth it because it's so fucking scarce. It's unfucking obtainium. So yeah, we have to buy it. But this is not the fucking solution. I really hope they didn't think this is the solution, because it is fucking not. This is miserable. And this is so fucking random too. Like, maybe if this was consistent and you could buy it every fucking time and they had all of them there that you needed. If there was like a tier 13 store and they were all available, and yes, this is the price, at least I could go, hey, if I want to devote my resources towards it, I can solve that bottleneck. Then that might kind of be the solution. But really, the way this is, this doesn't solve shit. It just kind of angers people. It angers me. Are you angry? I don't know. I'm fucking pissed off. Let's go Blitz. That'll fucking cheer me up, right? Will that cheer you up? It's not going to cheer anybody up, is it? No, it's not going to cheer anybody up. Let's go Blitz. Oh, let's fucking have a countdown happen. Mr. Hartgrave, still very professional on Twitch. That's right. I never clicked the wrong buttons. Okay, here we go. Oh, I'm not coring the fucking store. I've played that game. I've played that fucking game. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't core the store. It's not worth it. It doesn't work out. It doesn't make you feel good. It never makes you feel good to core the store. It always feels bad. Always feels bad. Never worth it. Don't rush into Dark Dimension 5. I can't say it enough. I think I'm going to be saying it a lot. It's not even out yet, but you could start rushing to get into Dark Dimension 5 now and you'd regret it. You're gonna regret it. I regret it. I rushed into all the Dark Dimensions. Rushed into Dark Dimension 1, 2, 3, 4. Rushed into all of them. Regretted it. Hated it. Sucked. Bad experience. Don't want to do it again. It takes fucking 4 times for me to learn a lesson. Holy shit. Yeah, I need it to take less times. I can't waste that many fucking times. I really can't. Yeah, it really does suck to core the store. Really does. Yeah, no, absolutely. I agree with you. Pokego Deno. Marvel Strike Force is in the fucking toilet right now. 100% in the fucking toilet. I have to agree. I don't know why we're talking about Tom Hardy, but he is very cool. I think he is a cool guy. I know he was really pissed off about the Venom movie. Like all the work he did. I think he actually did really good work. I went to the Venom movie in the movie theater, and I thought it was awful. You know what I really like about the Venom movie? And I think everybody here, who's seen the Venom movie? Has everybody seen the Venom movie? And let me know down in the comments. What was that? Remember the bad guy of the Venom movie? Okay, the Venom movie and the bad guy. Remember that cool shit he said? Remember that epic thing the bad guy said? Remember that quote? I'm still waiting. Does anybody know? Does anybody know the quote from the bad guy in the Venom movie? The first one. Like that cool thing he said, that epic thing that the bad guy said. I'm just fucking with you. That never happened. That scene doesn't exist. No, I have not seen the new Venom. Oh, we got people who've seen Venom 2 up in here. Awesome. I would ask if it was better than the first one, but then I would have a fucking hole in my head. So, of course it's better than the first one. I mean, it's got fucking Woody Harrelson in it, so instantly it's better than most movies. What the fuck has Woody even been in? You know, I got a funny story about Woody. Do you know this one? So Woody Harrelson got his start like on Cheers, right? Like a sitcom. And he was playing like a dumb guy on this sitcom about a bar. I can't believe I'm explaining Cheers. Everyone here knows what fucking Cheers is. Zombieland, yeah. But this is before all that, okay? He was known for being a dumb guy on a sitcom. And Oliver Stone was casting Natural Born Killers. And Woody put his hat in. And the reason why Oliver Stone picked him to play Mickey in Natural Born Killers is like, I believe he told Woody, he was like, yeah, I had a lot of other choices and a lot of the people that they were pushing me towards, but I just saw a darkness in you. I saw a darkness in you, and I had to pick you because I knew you could portray a serial killer better than anybody else. And really, all he saw from this guy or knew about this guy is that he was in fucking Cheers. But apparently the presence of Woody Harrelson is so goddamn unsettling that you will pick him over other actors to be the serial killer in your fucking movie. So this guy, you couldn't cast a better fucking carnage in your life than Woody Harrelson. I do believe that is some excellent casting. And not just because that he played in Natural Born Killers, but because he was perfect to be cast in Natural Born Killers. Which if you haven't seen, youngins out there, is quite a goddamn film. Go see Natural Born Killers. Movie recommendation from Mr. Hargrave. Fun fact, used to work in a movie store. I miss my movie store job. Anybody else here work in a movie store? That was good times, man. I'm telling you. I should go back to work at... You can't go back to work in the video store, can you? They're all fucking gone, but... Yeah, White Men Can Jump. Was that before Natural Born Killers? I'm telling you, he wasn't in anything that would let you believe that he could pull off that fucking role. Except for, I guess, the evil inside of his heart. And I believe his life is pretty fucked up. If you check out Woody Harrelson's, life, it's pretty fucked up. I believe he had a traumatic childhood, to say the least. He holds some serious darkness in his heart. Which is apparent when you watch some of his roles. So, yeah, Venom 2. I'm excited to see it. I'm in no rush though. I'm behind on shit. I'm gonna be watching. What is it? Fucking Black Widow. I'm gonna watch Black Widow soon. I literally have nothing to say about Blitz, which is why I'm talking about this, because there's nothing to fucking say about Blitz. Blitz is it's like going to the bathroom. It has to be done, right? That's what it's like. And often you do Blitz when you're in the bathroom, so it's fitting. But yeah, it just has to be done. So I'm doing it. Really easy for me to place in the top 1% now. Really easy because so many people have given up or quit who used to place in the top 1%. So really easy for me now. Plus, I did improve my Blitz teams. If you've been watching this, you can see the teams I use. They're very good. These are all winning on 8-3. Great teams from my buddy Sangfroid. My buddy Sangfroid sent me over these teams. As soon as we got that ability to make our dedicated Blitz teams, that was really helpful in raising up my Blitz scores. Yeah, I fully intend to shut off my brain when I watch the Black Widow movie. That's going to be very, very important. It's fun. I'm hoping my kids like it. Going to watch it with my kids. Not going to think about it too much. I mean, who the fuck am I kidding? I'll probably think about it way too much and get upset. That's what I do about everything. I actually ruin everything. It's true. Just ask my wife. She'll tell you. Except, yep, absolutely everything. Every fucking thing he ruins. Okay, so Blitz is done. Now what do we do? Thank you for the subscription. Run 7! What you doing in here, you son of a bitch? I hear Run 7 ended up with Twitch subscriptions. And he actually came to me for fucking help with Twitch. Run, that's a bad idea, my friend. I am not the person to ask for assistance with Twitch. I'll help you, though, as much as I can, but I did figure out how to do that. That was cool, right? When someone subscribes, I got a little video that plays, a little GIF. Yeah. And he wants to know how to do little icons and shit. I mean, I literally just, like, hit my keys like a monkey until this stuff happened. Like, I have no real skills with this. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I will impart what little knowledge I have onto you sometime. And maybe I'll learn something in the process when I do it. Is there anything my audience wants? Do you guys want more emotes? I don't know what I can do for you. I could ask you if you want something and then totally fail at delivering it. How about that? Like Scopely. You go ahead and ask me for it, and then I will fucking monkey paw you and fuck you over in some way. I'll take the emote you wanted and give you Miasma. How does that sound? Or take away Miasma to give you something else. That sounds more like Scopely. All right, let's go into war, because I have 5 attacks. Who loves having so many war attacks to have to sit down with fucking war for like a goddamn hour? Who enjoys that? Not me. Jesus Christ. I'm not a fan of this. Oh, medbay, great. Let's fucking blow it up. Look, there's a reason for me to be in here. I can mark it. Yay. All right, what should we kill? What do we kill? What do we kill? I mean, it's just garbage. They just added garbage. 2 extra rooms means more garbage. What the fuck? How fucking stupid is that? How fucking stupid is it? They've just added more screen time onto war with no substance. That sucks. And they've made the matches easier. Like, now I get to, like, punch down even more because I have all these... what the fuck, man? This is not better. This is not good. This is stupid. This is actually stupid. For anyone who isn't, like, in the upper echelons of war, this is just stupid. They should have, like, 2 different levels. You should be able to select, like in Doom, don't hurt me, or, like, fucking hardcore asshole. There should be, like, 2 settings for war, at least, where you get, like, 6 rooms, right? Select how many rooms you want. The more rooms you select, maybe, I don't know, the bigger your EP can be. It's just something stupid. Give it more rewards. People don't even need more rewards. Just give them something fucking dumb for having the 10 room option. Give them a fucking flashy title or a new fucking border or special MVP. Make their fucking icon glow red or some dumb shit like that normal people wouldn't care about, and get these fucking, kinky people away from me. Get the fucking kinky war people away from me. That's really all I want. Just please get the kinky war people away from me so that I can just do what I need to do to get the dumb shit I need to do to make my cartoons better, okay? To make my little people stronger for the raid mode that I enjoy. Can we just do that? Can you stop forcing this shit on us? Like, I feel really violated in that I have to fight more. I have to spend more fucking screen time on war than I ever want to. Mandatory. Can't ignore it. I mean, you could, but then all right, the good side of it is that 2 more attacks means 2 more attacks worth of war currency. Why the fuck isn't this Dr. Octopus dying? Who the fuck is he? What is this shit? This is unreal. I've been just doing nothing but hitting fucking Dr. Octopus. Nothing sticking on him. He won't fucking die. This is absurd. What the fuck, Dr. Octopus? What the fuck is going on, dude? Is the health going down on these guys at all? I see no difference in fucking health. I see no visible change. Okay, finally he's fucking yellow. Come on, what the fuck? This is ridiculous. This is a huge punch down. War ready? Oh, he was fucking 200K? Fuck this shit. This is ridiculous. I don't want to deal with this shit. What the fuck? So fucking Dr. Octopus, if he's war ready, is a fucking god now. Okay, good to know. Good to know. What the actual fuck? I mean, at least my Astonishing X-Men are pretty fucking good, so I think we're going to kill his invincible ass someday. All right, now you're fucking dead, and the rest of your crew is going to eat shit and die. But good to know, now Dr. Octopus is fucking balls invincible. So, there's a tip. Keep a lookout for fucking nigh invulnerable fucking Dr. Octopus. You remember him from the comics, right? Where Dr. Octopus just couldn't be fucking killed? I remember that. That was awesome. Holy shit. At least Astonishing X-Men are still good. War ready. Fuck. Yeah, I guess my Astonishing X-Men are... I don't know. They're missing a little bit of ISO. I should probably make them war ready so they can beat war ready Dr. Octopus. Yeah, there he is, 193K. And the rest of his team was like nothing, but he was going to live forever. Holy shit. If I didn't send in such a big punch down, I would have lost that shit. 100%. That was crazy. Oh my god. So yeah, make your war offense teams war ready, I guess. That's probably the take home. Let's see if I can beat this. We're going to go 5 for 5? 6 for 6? How many war attacks? How much stomach do we have for this shit? Haven't unlocked war yet? Don't. Oh my god, there's a way to not? Just don't. Don't unlock war. That's my advice to anyone who hasn't unlocked war. Don't. Oh my god, that would be wonderful. Can I relock war? I want to relock war. Let's lock it back up. Lock it the fuck back up. Oh, they don't let you in raids if you don't unlock war? That's dirty. Just uninstall. Literally, go play a good game. I think they exist. I think good games exist. I could be wrong. Fuck this game. All right, here we go. We're just going to auto through this. Oh my god. Are people putting out good Marvel Strike Force videos anymore? I was looking for Marvel Strike Force videos to react to, and there weren't a lot. I think my buddy Genome actually put out a good one. I think we have to look at that. You gotta look elsewhere for, like, good content. I love the content creators, too. But, you know, it gets to be a lot of the same old. That's why I'm knocking it off. I can't do the same old shit anymore. I'm gonna put out these long streams, right, that you're watching now, that you're participating in, and those always get good views because I think people like listening to them in their car. Hey, thank you. You're the fucking heroes. Listening to this in your car, on the way to work or at work, sleeping at work, whatever. I appreciate it a lot. That's awesome. Because I know there's like very little long form Marvel Strike Force content available on YouTube. So I'm happy to put that out there. I'm gonna keep doing that for sure. Because it's usually easy for me to talk about Marvel Strike Force for 2 hours at a stretch. Literally, if I don't do this here, I'll just be talking to my wife, and she doesn't give a shit. Doesn't give a shit at all. I'm a guilty pleasure. Fuck that. I'm a straight pleasure. You fucking love me, Tiger Knight. You fucking love me. Just admit it. Guilty pleasure. There's nothing guilty about it. You don't have to be guilty. Get a t-shirt. We got a merchandise store too. The link should be right here. Just get a fucking t-shirt and wear it around. There's a few people that have done that. Oh shit, I got a new t-shirt design that I forgot to put on the store today. I got to put it on the store. Crowbar. Fine young man named Crowbar sends me stuff. If you've seen this logo that does the flashing lights, sometimes I use as an intro, he made that. Thank you so much, Madman. Madman is owns some fine Mr. Hartgrave merchandise. A lot of cool stuff in there. And there's going to be a new Gravedigger shirt that Crowbar put together that I have to remember to put on the fucking store. And Crowbar, if you're hearing this, please ping me and remind me to fucking do it, because what am I doing? I'm doing this. Oh, this is X-Force. Start talking about my merchandise. I think I can beat this. Yeah, let's beat this. That's right, Hydrabert. Valgrath, you might be the only one with a Heartgrave mug. I have a Zemo Mobile Gamer mug that I love quite a bit. I never got to make a video with Mobile Gamer. Someone just keep hitting Mobile Gamer with Hill Heartgraves until he hits me up and makes a goddamn video with me. It's about fucking time. We should do something. I don't know. He made a video with a fucking Zemo, that prick. But he never made a video with Mr. Hartgrave. We never got that team up. It never fucking happened. Come on. And then he left my cluster. Green left my cluster and took my favorite guy with him. And now we don't get to talk no more. Last time, Mobile Gamer, he called me up like at midnight. I think it was a booty call. I think straight up he gave me a booty call. And we talked for like an hour at night. And it was great. And then I never heard from him again. And I can't even message him because neither of us fucking can accept friend requests or some shit. I don't know. It's like content creator problems, man. I never got to make a video with old MG. All right, let's do this one. Got my war game pretty down. I kind of know what I'm doing. I kind of got my fights. You know, everybody's got their fights, you know, right? You know what I don't? You know what I don't like? I don't like the practice mode. I thought I was going to really like war practice, but I find that I don't give a fuck to go in there. It's not actually fun. It doesn't even like give you a results screen. It's too bare bones to enjoy. It's too bare bones to enjoy. I don't enjoy it. It's really not enjoyable. They fucked it up. They had a shot to make something good, and they fucked it up. They absolutely fucked it up. I can't believe it. I don't know. Does anybody else here fucked around in practice mode? It doesn't even feel like you're going to get anything useful out of it. It doesn't even feel like it's going to be like meaningful. Like with all the new boosts they have and whatnot, like what's it even matter? What does it even matter? I can't see the point. This was super easy. I mean, I guess it'll be good when new teams come out. When new teams come out, then it'll be good. Oh man, yeah. Joe is talking about what is it? House Graveyard? What are they called? What's your alliance called? They're part of the House of MSF cluster that I'm representing right now. And we have a Gravedigger alliance. That's like basically this Twitch chat. House by the Graveyard. Thank you, Valgraph. So there is a fucking Gravedigger alliance. I love these guys. It's my Twitch chat. It's run by my moderator, Valgrath. It's fucking awesome. We need more Gravediggers in the House of MSF. I usually drop a link down below for the House of MSF. Come join. There's even kinky motherfuckers who like war. Everything's represented there. So whatever you're into, we got it, and then we can hang out. Yeah, no, I know. So that alliance is already full. And you got to go join the other ones now. It's a lot of alliances in the House of MSF, though. And that's the name of the alliance that I'm leading, House of MSF. So we are proud to take the name of the cluster. I don't lead the cluster or any shit like that. People that lead clusters are poo-poo. So I don't do that shit. We don't have that. It's just a collection of like-minded alliances. You know, cool people. Just call it that. Little different from the other things that are out there. More of a collective than a fucking like hierarchy. Okay, yeah, fuck yeah. Man, I love this guy's room. I just can't get out of this room. It's got all my attacks in it. It's got all the shit I know I can do. Love it. Oh, let's show you Big Daredevil. I was talking about Big Daredevil. Big Daredevil is so fun on Shadowlands. This is one of the few fun things in the game. One of the few fun things in the game is big-ass Daredevil. I love big-ass Daredevil. Watch what he can do. With Punisher, he gets more. It's like a cheat code. He gets more damage. Like he already has this sick amount of damage from Shadowlands. And then the Punisher buff goes on top. Oh, his damage is unreal. It's fucking unreal. All right, great. We can just knock ability block right there on Emma. Now watch him go through Strife. Boom. One hit. Now he's going to get the follow-up hit. What I really need to do is get... like a level 3 skirmishers on here. But yeah, you see that? Did you see that? How much he fucking hit for off the assist? So Night Nurse used her special and he almost killed him with his assist. That was sick. Love it. Love it. Okay, and then we'll just try to steal some buffs and kill Strife. We'll go ahead and get some of that. All right, we're going to kill Sinister before he can do anything. That's always fun. My White Tiger's puny. I'm telling you, the rest of this is all weak. It's just a strong, beefy boy Daredevil. Just does all the work. Like, nobody else even needs anything. Weak, weak, weak. I did put some resources into Moon Knight like an idiot. He's fun. I like Moon Knight. But the Daredevil thing is really where it's at. That's what's making this work. Yeah, Punisher's for real, too. All right, boom. That was good. Was that 5 for 5? 5 attacks, 5 wins. I'd say they were all used pretty well. Hey, I got my war credits. All right, I'm going to bounce. Good for me. All right, let's make sure. Oh, that fucking offer. Let's make sure. God damn it. I hear those offers. They don't have any confirmation screen on them. If I click that, it would just buy it. It wouldn't say, do you want to buy this? It would just be bought. Core's gone. That's fucked up. That is fucked up. All right, hey, speaking about war, let's get into this. Let's get into some war talk. Because this guy, I can't remember his name. Look, I can't be bothered to remember all your names. I'm sorry. It just isn't going to happen, okay? But this guy follows me around. He leaves like 3 comments a day. You know who you are. And he wanted to know where my chart was. He's like, you talk about these charts and you never show them, Mr. Hartgrave. How come you never show the charts, Mr. Hartgrave? Don't you have a duty to your public to show the charts? Don't you ever show the charts, Mr. Hartgrave? Don't you have a duty to your community to show the charts? No, motherfucker. I don't owe you shit. Anyways, here's the fucking chart. So, yeah, some dumb fuck who will remain nameless goes around telling people that actually people win 80% of their wars, right? No, actually, people win 80% of the wars, actually, and that's bullshit. Like, everybody knows that's bullshit who like knows anything about math, okay? So math will let you know that most of the alliances in the game can't win 80% of their wars. Okay, that's mathematically not fucking possible. That's not mathematically fucking possible for most of the alliances in the game to win 80% of the time. Do you know why? Like, who understands percentages here that can explain this to somebody? Can anybody explain that to somebody? How fucking most of the alliances in the game can't win 80% of the fucking time? Okay? What would the other alliances do? What would the other alliances be doing if everyone's winning 80% of the time? Someone has to lose every fucking time! So we chart it. This is the actual fucking data, and there's more of it. This is the start of it, okay? This is the start of the data. And this data shows, this goes back. This is 45 seasons of overall wins and losses for the alliances in the 9 p.m. EST time zone, zone 1, in the top 100 for total CP and top 100 for trophies. This data has been compiled by my fucking man, Wolf Phoenix, who is usually hanging out here and has been hanging out with me for 2 fucking years now, too goddamn long. I love this fucking guy like a brother, and he does this crazy shit because he enjoys it. He just likes tracking statistics and making spreadsheets. So he made this shit and he compiled it so you don't have to. And here it is. It's 50 fucking percent. The highest it ever got was 60%. And this is season 3 before Red Stars. Before Red Stars came, it was higher than 50%. Okay, back when there was more skill involved and it wasn't just fucking raw power. All the other seasons are under 60%. It doesn't go over 60% because it fucking can't. Because there's too many. Only the like top 5 alliances, like the top 5-10 alliances can get like an 80% win rate. Because they're mostly just beating the shit out of smaller alliances because there's only smaller alliances. That's how it works. War's rigged. How much more do you need to know that war is rigged? I shouldn't have to explain it like this. I shouldn't have to show you a fucking spreadsheet. This guy's taking fucking pictures of his computer too. I'm sorry for the way it looks, but look. I didn't plan on showing this to you. I didn't plan to have some people fucking argue with me about this. This is what it is. What the fuck do you need? Like I can't help you if you don't know math. If you don't know 80% is a fucking made up number and that 50% to 60% is a real number. Like, what am I going to do? You're not going to believe me still. You're still going to look at this and want to fucking debate. Oh, here, I made that too fucking big. I apologize. Now it's huge. There, you see all the 50%s? 50 fucking percent. These are the actual numbers, okay? So there you fucking have them. Now I got to figure out how to make this smaller. You see, even a fucking imbecile. I'm a fucking imbecile, and I know that this is wrong. Hold on, I think I actually replaced my dashboard. I see what the fuck I did. That was not smart. That's an OBS fail right there. This is awful. Why are you watching this? Hold on. Will I just be in the blackness now? No, I can't even get rid of it. What the fuck? Okay, here's the dashboard. There it is. Okay. I have to bring back the dashboard. Give me a second. Will we edit this out? I don't know. I don't think I'll do this. Oh, I have a stat here. Most alliances actually win 130% of the time. 130% of the time, most alliances win. No, that seems correct to me. Yeah, that feels right. That just feels right to me. Does that feel right to you? Feels right to me. All right, here's my dashboard back. All right, we're back. Motherfucker. Okay, here we go. Let's get this back. Please work out this time. Chart number 2. I know it's going to be a little bit. I was expecting to be a little bit big, but not huge. All right, here's the next screen. Next screen over. I'll shrink that down a little bit. All right, and you can start seeing what happens when Heroes for Hire comes in, because that's interesting, right? There's some more interesting things happening here. So the rate keeps plummeting. The rate keeps plummeting because war keeps getting worse. There are not tons of alliances winning 80 to 90% of their war. That actually literally makes no fucking sense. It just doesn't make any sense. So even if it might feel like it, I know to a lot of people, it feels like you win 80% of the time because maybe you have a 6-0 season or you have a really good season where you win most of your wars or you win 5 wars, you lose 1. The next season you eat shit. Or the next season maybe you even get a 3-3 season. But then you take like a 4-2. It equals out. Over time, if you actually look at the fucking data, if you actually track it on a goddamn spreadsheet, you will see that over time it works out to be, and this is the new season. This is as soon as the war update hit, okay? 50% or under. The top 100 alliances for TCP and war performance are winning under 50% on average. The top couple do great. The top couple punch the fuck down and do just fine. So they're great. That's how the game's designed. This will never be a skill-based game. This game will always be rigged. This is not a competitive game. This game is pay to win. It always will be. That's the way these games work. It is in the design code that these things are this way. The LO system that this is all designed upon is designed to force a 50-50 rate, and it works really fucking good. It's working as intended. You can trust me. You shouldn't need my fucking spreadsheets, but here they fucking are in all of their low-res glory. Enjoy. Do with it what you will. No, most alliances do not win 80% of the time. That is actually fucking stupid to say. I'm sorry. It just is. It's not correct. It is false. And spreading that around is not helpful. It's not. Because it puts it into people's head that, oh, most alliances are winning 80%. Well, then I'm in a shitty alliance. I should move to a new alliance. Or, oh, most alliances, well, shit, I should probably get better. I should spend more money on war. Most people are probably spending then, right? Everybody's spending, then I should fucking spend. No! You should relax. Because nothing's going on. Nothing's happening. No one's winning more than you. No one's getting more shit than you're getting. We're all pretty much fucking equal around here. And I think that segues nicely into this video by Genome. Everybody knows Genome. He's my editor. And he recently put out a video about should you spend money on Marvel Strike Force? And I think this is a good video to check out right now. And he's going to talk about depreciation, I believe, and how it works in Marvel Strike Force. And I don't think the value holds when you make purchases in Marvel Strike Force. I think that's what we're going to talk about here.
Hey everyone, Genome here. Coming to you with a quick video and kind of an explanation of my spending habits or lack thereof in Marvel Strike Force. So I guess all this can be summed up with one simple question. Do I think you should spend money on Marvel Strike Force? Well, I mean, honestly, it depends. It's your money. Spend it as you see fit, of course, in all things. I myself can see zero reason to do it. For the simple fact is, once these servers are down, your investment is completely gone. So you're investing in time savings or investing in short-term gratification, but there's actually no investment long-term unless you're selling your account. But I guarantee you're not going to sell it for how much you dumped into it, right? If you're wailing out pretty hard. So long story short, I don't think you should spend money in this game, but I'll give you an alternative. If you are really a fan of the IP itself, you really like Marvel stuff, I would recommend, if you plan on spending money in this game, to spend it elsewhere and get something for your troubles other than, I don't know, time or a new
misery.
Character. Let's just take this one, for example, and I picked this one for a reason. You have a limited time offer here for $25.
Oh shit! Genome's doing offer review. Everybody, buckle the fuck up.
6 gold shards or 6 gold orbs and 6 premium orbs. It sucks. So we're talking like what, 40 character shards at best of who knows what, and maybe I don't know, say 700, 800,000 gold on average, which is enough for what, 2 levels? Once you get past like 65 or so. So not exactly a huge value for $25, but I'm going to show you what you can get Marvel related for $25, and it is right in here. Now, I should have done this on a different camera, but whatever. This is a lot of comics.
That looks like physical goods.
From eBay for exactly $25 with shipping. So hopefully I can do this without knocking the microphone over.
Does he actually struggle with it for 5 minutes? He is struggling with it for a long fucking time. Come on, Genome.
I'm actually opening it.
Oh my fucking god, here we go.
Some of these books here in the very near future. I want to get 2 of these together.
It actually legit is a long fucking time. Oh, come on. And he's an editor too. Genome.
I think one of them might be missing here.
He's like, yeah, but I need the video to hit 10 minutes for the algorithm.
First things, you might have noticed this one right here, Galactus cover, right? Silver Surfer. It's a 2-parter from late 80s. Nice. What's so special about this book? Well, there's a couple special things about this. This is actually a Stan Lee story.
I love how Genome backdoored you into watching a video about his comics. I kind of fucking love that. It's kind of fucking great. I'm telling you. And it's probably better to watch than a Marvel Strike Force video. Like straight up, I would rather know about Genome's comic book collection than this fucking game just about any day. Like, I'm not going to lie.
He wasn't doing too many at this point at all. Another thing is the art. Okay, some of you might recognize
it's good art
for $25. A couple of them which are decent books, like these first two especially, are kind of mini collectors, right? So, yeah, this is the kind of thing you can buy instead of giving your money to Scopely. If what Scopely does upsets you and their practices anger you, don't possibly reinforce that behavior, right?
Trust me, everybody has taken the message. Yeah.
It's funny because sometimes you'll watch content creators. They'll be railing about the business practices and how bad these offers are and that. And then as soon as the new character pops in, they just buy.
That's just about the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
$50, $100 on, 2 character offers right off the bat. Right now, you got Dagger up there for $20, I noticed.
All right, I'm glad he brought that up, though, because I'm going to tell you this. The content creators for any mobile game are probably some of the smartest players of these games, because they can write it off and they can offset that cost with the videos that they make. And please understand that when you're watching content creators for any mobile game, it's not like real money. It's not real money. Now, there are some of them, okay, that get out of control and they are spending more than they actually make. And if you're spending more on the game you're covering than you actually make from covering it, then you may need some counseling, I think. Like, that's like weird to me that you would, if you're looking at it like a business expense, like, okay, like I'm going to drop $100 today on Marvel Strike Force. However, the video that comes out of it is going to make me $200. Well, then you're kind of fucking brilliant, honestly. Now, your smartest content creators will make their content for $0 and make even more money. So there's that too. All right. But your average content creator who's spending money to make videos, they are writing that shit off. So if you are kind of like trying to emulate them, keep in mind, you are not actually as smart because you're not making your money back on YouTube. You are just flushing it down the fucking Scopely hole.
Right before I got on here. So I'm sure that's selling like amazing and crazy right now. Same when the Silver Surfer was when they released in 50 shards at a time. But if you want to get out of that, but you still want to spend money in recreation, I highly recommend buying some comics. Buy cards, buy collectibles. Those things will not depreciate in value. I
have a counter, and that is I don't like physical things. I really don't like physical things too much. I do buy things from time to time, but they tend to clutter up my house. So I do have a spot in my heart for virtual things. I would directly counter with buy good games. There are actual good games out there you can buy instead of, investing in like a mobile game. Because if you look at this as an investment, just like at a base value, like my Marvel Strike Force account as an investment, it depreciates so fucking fast. Like any money I spent is like gone. It's entirely gone right now from my roster. It's not visible. There's very little in my roster that has held value from when I spent it. I think last time I talked about this, I cited Silver Surfer, spent like $60 on Silver Surfer. Though that kind of still counts. However, yeah, here, let me show you kind of directly what I'm talking about with Silver Surfer. So my Silver Surfer is, I got lucky. I pulled a 6 red and he's 82 shards over 300. So I've already depreciated $20 worth of value because it was $50 per offer, right? 50 shards for $20. So I've already negated a $20 purchase. Here in another couple of days, I will have negated another $20 purchase. This will be fully negated, of course, when he's 7 stars. But I'd say really, I'm not going to get too much value out of this 7th star. So over time, it depreciates a lot. A lot. I got to remind you, Tiger Knight, people don't want to think about how much they spent. But it depreciates. It goes away. All the money. I spent $50 on Ghost Rider. It's gone, people. Doesn't exist anymore. It doesn't matter I spent $50 on Ghost Rider. It's gone. It's entirely gone. Doesn't exist anymore. Entirely. It doesn't matter those shards I bought. It didn't really matter at the time. Didn't matter. I believe I bought Red Skull. Also doesn't matter. It's entirely gone. What did it really help me do? Probably not too damn much. So that's really what I talk about. Genome, we were just watching your video. We were watching you struggle opening comics for 5 minutes. I skipped by that part, but it's a good point. It's a good point. There's so much other stuff you can do with money. And I know we view it like disposably, like an arcade, right? Like going to an arcade is how we look at this when we spend on this game. That's how I looked at it, at least. But maybe go to a real arcade. I don't know. I don't know what it would take for me to spend on this game again. I feel so abused by this game at this point that I wouldn't buy an RTA pass for a costume. You're not going to get me doing that. All right, that's a really weird move. It's actually really weird that they're going to sell Emma Frost as a costume for an RTA pass. Like, what do they think they're doing? I guess new players are going to go for it, maybe, because they want to unlock her. However, she's useless. But they're trying to get veteran players. How fucking insulting is this? That they're trying to get veteran players who already have her maxed out. They're trying to get me to buy the fucking RTA pass so I can put a different costume on a character that I don't use. They're trying to get me to... That's fucking absurd to me that they would try to get me to do that. That's crazy. I wouldn't spend on that. No. And I don't like buying their strike pass. I think this is manipulative and shitty. And I don't like... I only bought one of the strike passes for Sam. I kind of woke up before I bought the second one. And you could say I would regret that now with Omega Red coming, but I don't think I'm going to regret it. I think I'm going to take my status, whatever happens. Either I unlock him or I don't, depending on how they release Sam. However the fuck they release him to be farmed. I really hope they put him on a node, and if they put him on a node, I'll blow 5,000 cores on it. I'll blow 5,000 cores on a node to get Sam up to 5 stars to unlock Omega Red. Sure. I'm in a top alliance. That's the kind of shit. That's why I have cores. I have over 11,000 cores from the arena because I don't spend them on anything else. So they accumulate for that reason in itself. I did that for Polaris. Some people were here for that. I stayed up late and we did unlock Polaris. I think it only cost, what was it, like 2,000 cores? It was a lot. It was a lot of cores, but you know, it happened. I didn't pay for it. I was able to get my 7th star on Adam Warlock. Those are the kind of things that's more what I think about doing now than I think about like spending money. Spending money feels kind of like gross and wrong right now. It certainly doesn't feel good. Like this war. I got another war attack. Let's pop in for another war attack before we watch some more videos. It was a fun night, Joe. I know, it's fun scamming the system. I enjoy scamming. I feel like that's a scam. I feel like I'm kind of getting them. And those are the kind of videos that I still want to make. I still want to make videos where I help you screw over Scopely. All right, let's get rid of this war ready bonus shit. So cargo bay is important now. That's news. That's a new thing. Yeah, the real game, the real meta game. How can we fuck over Scopely? Don't put down war defense. Okay, this is a tougher room. Tough room. What do I do here? You guys want to see some Ultron? Let's go Ultron. Let's do it. Why can't... Oh, there it goes. It was spazzing out on me. Let's see. I think this should work just fine on this. Ultron! Don't log in for a week? I don't know. If you don't log in for a week, you probably quit. Not logging in will just lead to quitting. Not saying that that's wrong, but that's probably what you're doing at that point. I don't want to quit. I want to win. I want to keep existing in the top 20 without spending. I feel like that's like, I'm too resentful to quit. I'd quit, but then, you know, then what? I like Yellow Jacket. I'd like to invest a whole lot in Yellow Jacket and make him the best character on my roster. Can't really afford to do that, but I think he's a cool character. Yeah, I want to outlast this game. I'm not done making money off this game either, man. Just to be honest. Like this video content creator thing is pretty good. Thank you for posting up that video about impulse spending. And it's more about, yeah, making money off of content creation is one thing, but it's what we're going to use that money for. I mean, bless me with $1 million and I'll try to change the goddamn world. I don't think I would rest. I think it would make me very motivated. Not saying that I will ever earn $1 million. Still can't farm Yellow Jackie. See, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. All right. Well, that was fun. I like that war offense team. It's fun. Ultron's like the dumbest character to build. You'd have to be an idiot to build Ultron. Really? Really? I won't be able to do anything here. So the Doom 2 raid, yeah, I one-shotted both of my bio nodes. It was really easy. I used Daredevil because fuck it. And I'm going to let my raid partner, we all know Enderos, he's going to handle the boss. And then I'm going to come through here and I'm going to one-shot both these skill nodes. And he took care of the boss. I got 2 lane. What I'm doing, one strategy I found is if you have 3 people who are hardcore, who really like raiding, like me, and like my friend Enderos, and now like Ghost Malone, who is in my alliance, famous, you might have heard of him. Anyways, these 3 guys, we like raids. So we are doing these lanes solo, just the 3 of us. And then we've taken the other 5 guys and put them over here. When you have 5 guys on a side who are decent, they can clear all the way up to the top. And you get like 70%, which is great. So if you have 3 hardcore people in your alliance on your Strike Force team for raids, put them on one side and then take the other 5 and put them on the other side. Maybe they're lighter raiders. Maybe they're not like as good. But you can get further that way. Let the guys who like raids, just leave them alone. I'm kind of a loner. I don't like to really share my lane. I like to do my nodes. I kind of learn how they work. I like to one-shot them, do the same thing every day, get into a routine with it. It's boring, but it's very functional. And we're hitting 60% every day on the Doom 2, which is almost twice as much teal gear than you would get if we 30%ed. So if you're able, when you get into this, I don't know if you're in it yet or if it's coming, but go for 60% through clever lane manipulation, not through cores and money, but manipulate your alliance, put them on the right lanes, know who they are. This is leaders and captains. And work it out so that you're optimized and get that 60%. It's not that hard to get 60% if you're getting 30% because unlike raids of the past and like the Doom 1, these are the same difficulty all the way up. They don't change. So this mutant node up here is just as hard as this mutant node down here. It's like the same thing. So it's once you can get 30%, you can get 60%. 100% is a little harder because you have multiple hits you have to do. But if you can swing it, you can probably do better than that. All right. Yeah, one of these days we need to do the evil leader stream. where I just do some fucked up shit to the Alliance. How's that sound? Everybody'd like to see that. Just promote someone as captain and then just fucking demote him. Just fuck with the Alliance. I don't know. Make them wonder what the fuck is happening. Oh, I barely do shit. I launch raids. I launch raids and I say nice things to people. Unless I don't. Alright. Oh, I have 1 red star. Oh, this is going to be fucking epic. If I pull this 1 red star, you think it's going to come down 7 red? Just boom, 7 red. Nope. Green. Green and shitty. That's how they come down. Living green and shitty. Well, that wasn't fun at all. Okay, here we go. Moon Knight all the way, baby. Moon Knight all the way. Remember when they had a bug and you could hit this and you would get 10 Moon Knight shards? I remember that. That was great. This not so much. This kind of fucking sucked. Don't like this. Doesn't feel good. Don't like it. Hate that. Fix that part. That part sucks. Ooh, you're getting close to that 4 red Ultron. I'm telling you, that's fun. He's fun. Fun and free. That's the kind of fun I like to have in this game. The free kind. 220. I need more Brawler ISO. Why? I don't know. Reasons. Sure, why not? I'll spend 50 cores. Why? I don't know. Reasons. Nah, I'm trying to... I am milking the milestones a little bit. These fucking Weapon X milestones. I don't like it. It doesn't feel good. I'm not enjoying it. It's kind of bullshit. Kind of bullshit, these things. Let me see. Where am I normally going? I'm going about here. I think I go here. 2,480 a day. I do that. Nice. Ultron now in Dark Dimension 4. That's what I'm talking about, Tiger Knight. So yeah, usually right about here is where I go every day on this stupid fucking asshole, piece of shit, milestone, cash grab bullshit. I go right about here so I get some of these pink phase bits that I'll convert over to fucking these fucking costume credits, which then maybe someday I can buy a costume for a character I don't use. I mean, there's a pretty high cap on them, so you don't have to worry too much. And yeah, I don't know, maybe someday this Wolverine costume will come in the store. And then I cannot buy it because Wolverine will be out of the meta by that time. Or whatever. I don't know. I don't even know. Who gives a shit? Anyways, that's a thing. Let's see what happens next. Let's make our donation. Let's make our donation. And we're gonna check raids out. Oh, we gotta do fucking blitz too. Gotta blitz. Gotta blitz. Don't want to blitz. Gotta blitz. Need to blitz. Gotta get dagger. Gotta get dagger for the fucking Doom too, man. Telling you, boys. As good as that fucking team is, you know, with Deathpool and Doom and Silver Surfer, it's better with Cloak and Dagger apparently. So you gotta build them. It's gonna be slow for me because I don't have that fucking Miasma. Gotta get some of that green stuff. Need some of the bubbly. Some of the bubbly fucking green shit in a jar. If I don't have that, I can't play the game properly. There it is. There's the Miasma. That's the stuff we come here for. Oh no. Blitzing. I had some stored up, then I unlocked Doom, so no... You see, I think that's going to happen to a lot of people, because a lot of people talk to me, and there are a lot of people wanted to fucking... I'm telling you, gamers, man. You can't be right around them. I fucking put the video out about Miasma. They almost agreed on that more than anything else, but still. They get comments like, I have plenty. I have plenty of Miasma, actually, Mr. Hartgrave. I actually have plenty of it. It's not really a problem. What's a problem is gold. I'm like, I have a lot of fucking gold. I have all the fucking gold in the world, right? I have more gold than any motherfucker that plays this game, yet I still will not hate on another motherfucker who says that they don't have any fucking gold. I won't do it. I won't be like, oh, well, actually, I have unlimited gold. So you're a fucking idiot. No, I won't do that. I'll still say, like, yeah, they should buff gold. They should give us more gold a day. Sure, why not? I can get behind it. You want to start up a fucking petition? I'll sign the fucking petition. You want to fucking make a video that says gold is the #1 problem in the game and tell me to fucking click like on it? I'll fucking click like on it. No problems, man. I'm not gonna fucking fight you on it. Motherfucker. Whatever happened to fucking Tuna's petition? Tuna had a fucking survey. What did he do? Did he follow up on it? What happened? What happened to Tuna's survey? Tuna had fucking 2,000 people fill out his fucking survey. What happened to it? Did he change the fucking game? Did something happen? Did he get feedback? He make a follow-up video? What are we going to do now? What happens? Where's the follow-up? Come on, Envoys, follow up. Philibert out there talking to people, right? Talked to Cerebro. Brought up the tier 2s. Okay, where's the follow-up? What happened then? What happened then? How long do we wait for a follow-up video? Here's my follow-up video to everything I ever tried to do with the game. Nothing. Nothing happened. Nobody talked to me. So there it is. There's your follow-up. If you were wondering what happened with any of the efforts that I made, nothing happened. Nothing happened, so I stopped trying. I'm done. I'm not an envoy anyways. It's not my fucking job. Being an envoy doesn't make it your job either. It just means it's possible. You could follow up on things if you wanted to. You have the ability. They have a meeting like monthly where they go over the patch, and during that time, you're really supposed to just talk about the patch, but you could be an asshole. You know, you might have to be an asshole, or maybe they're not. Maybe none of the current envoys are comfortable being assholes. And no, don't volunteer me. I won't be a fucking envoy. I need to talk about game addiction. That's my job. I'm here to talk about video game addiction. So maybe next week, instead of wrestling, we'll talk more about video game addiction. I still do have some more videos to cover on that, so we'll see. Or I might just cover some more fucking wrestling. I don't know. It's up to you. Let me know how you're feeling. Video game addiction, wrestling, a little bit of both. How about video game addicted wrestlers? Who can find me a video on video game addicted wrestlers? I think this Monday we're going to do some cool wrestling content with hopefully Big Valley flying. There it is. There's your tease. Valley might come on Monday. Yeah, wrestling addiction. I got that. I'm addicted to watching wrestling. But yeah, Valley might come on and watch some yeah, right? Kenny Omega. Let's get Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega coming on Monday. We'll do it. Oh, good. I don't have to actually play Real-Time Arena. Oh, I have to do 2 matches of Real-Time Arena. Gotta do my fucking chores, everybody. Gots to do my chores. All right, Real-Time Arena has changed. We have different characters now. Who's the star of Real-Time Arena? It's still Ultron, right? Ultron's the shit. Just use Ultron. Is Kenny Omega straight up addicted to video games though? Does it like ruin his life? Or is he just normal into video games? It seems like he's doing well for himself. He's definitely high functioning. So it doesn't matter if I win or lose this fight. I just have to do 2 fights for the fucking daily. You can do these dailies in actually 5 minutes. You can do these dailies in like 5 minutes. It actually almost takes no time to complete your dailies in this game, is what I hear. That's what I hear. I hear it only takes like 5 minutes. This game's actually like really super casual to play. And it's not hardcore at all. It won't keep you up to midnight. No, you won't be up to midnight every night playing this game. It'll be fine. It'll be absolutely fine. You won't end up on a fucking Twitch stream at midnight playing this game. No. No, you won't be hanging out with some fucking lunatic in a suit at midnight playing this game. That won't happen to you. It's a normal game for normal people, so that shit wouldn't happen. That wouldn't be part of your experience playing Marvel Strike Force. You wouldn't download this game and play it for 3 years and then end up at fucking midnight on a Twitch stream with some lunatic yelling into a microphone wearing a fucking business suit. That wouldn't happen to you because it's a normal game. Yeah, everything you're doing right now is normal. That must be nice, having fucking midnight reset at 9 p.m. Yeah, I guess what I could do to fix all my problems. Well, actually, Mr. Hartgrave, we don't need more time zones in the game. What you need to do is move to the West Coast, because then all your timings would be at normal times. Then all the things in game would be at normal times, so then you wouldn't have to worry about it. So, Mr. Hartgrave, you're actually the problem, not them. You're actually the problem, not them. So maybe you're to blame. Maybe you should think about yourself. Maybe you should stop crying about it. You should stop crying about it, and you should move to the West Coast. The fuck, man. Yeah, nothing but funny. It's all fun and games until you end up at midnight on a fucking Twitch stream with a man in a business suit. Then you're like, what is happening? What am I actually doing? Some of y'all still gonna stay up an hour after this. Well, I gotta get my reset in. Good night, Joe. Thanks for joining us tonight. We got someone over here in Germany, other side of the world. I like that somebody gave me a shout out for mentioning Germany when I was talking about time zones. They were like, thank you so much for talking about Germany. We're fucked over here too. Don't forget us. This is a global game. Lots of people getting fucked in here. Lots of people getting fucked. Trust me. say one nice thing about. Oh, my choice. Just say one nice thing. I said nice things tonight. I say nice things. Say Jericho's a fucking genius. How's that? How about I love Phoenix. Phoenix, my boy. I like to watch wrestling, and then I like to text shit at Phoenix. Like my reactions. I like to real tweet my reactions at Phoenix. I should get a Twitter going and start tweeting those out. That'd be the weirdest fucking Twitter feed ever, right? Just fucking random musings on fucking like TV episodes of TV from like 2 years ago. I just got around to watching some shit that happened 2 years ago. Here's what I think. Just fucking live tweet. Alright, let's beat this node before bed. And then we're gonna do Doom, and then we're gonna cut out. We'll show you some skill nodes on the Doom. We're warming up here. If you want to know what skill. Holy shit, man. I saw a video about a fucking... I've seen videos of motherfuckers runs through Doom 2. Like Doom 2 difficulty 1. Like the next step up. I'm like, I don't care. I'm like, that's nice. I'm like, that's nice that you're beating, you know, the next level of Doom. I'm like, how is this helpful? What are you doing? Good for you. There's like a couple of alliances doing that. Are you making a video for a couple of alliances? I guess so, man. I don't know. Why would I watch that shit? I honestly don't give a shit. There's like a couple of alliances doing it, and then like maybe 100 alliances that will in the next month or two. Like maybe that's, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck that's all about. Guess so. I guess so. Ain't nobody want to see your run through Doom though, motherfucker. I'm telling you. Nobody wants to watch this right now. This is not exciting. This ain't Doom yet though. We're gonna do Doom. I mean, maybe Doom 1 is kind of, you know, that's news. You know, hey, here's the new raid. Here's what it looks like. Hey, look, you can use Daredevil on it. Isn't that weird? You actually don't need Venom. Hey, look, skipping Venom was actually really crazy smart. Check that out. Hey, look, Ultron works even better on Doom 2 because there's no fucking Black Bolt. That's some news, right? Oh shit, come on, Ender, beat the fucking boss. I was telling people I was gonna do skill nodes, but Enderos is there. He's done his nodes. I need him to do the boss so that I can, because he likes it a certain way. I don't want to upset him. Well, that's anticlimactic. See, 67 people were just waiting for this to happen, and now they're all let down. All right, everybody, look, I do have to go to bed. I bet by the time I get into bed, he'll have beat the boss. I know. So, thank you so much for hanging out. We will be back here Monday around 6 o'clock, maybe a little earlier. I don't know. You know, if Valley's gonna come on, I'm gonna bend over backwards to get him on. We'll get this this stream out pretty soon, I think. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing anymore with videos. I'm not a content creator anymore, so anything's possible. I can do whatever the fuck I want. It's probably for the best that way. You can trust me. I'm Mr. Heartgrave, Grave Diggers. Let me know who you are. Like and subscribe. Comment down below. Keep digging.